Awesome. Let's get started. I'm so excited that you're taking the time to go through this new consultant training. It's going to help you out a lot. So let's talk about getting you off to a really great start. Generally, when consultants join, too many people focus just on that debut party. And while having a debut party is great, and I do want you to have a debut party, mind you, but while having a debut party is great, just doing that one party and focusing on that may sabotage you and keep you from earning your kit for free. So let me tell you a much better strategy for getting started with this business than just having that one debut party. And the first thing that you want to do to, get started with this is to get your calendar out. I want you to get out your calendar. Here's a sample calendar that I put together. And in your calendar, for your first 6 weeks, I want you to mark off 6 different times that you can host a party. 6 different days. It could be 2 parties on one day, like I have right here in this example. This person would be doing 2 parties on a Saturday, and that works out fine. I do 2 parties sometimes. I might schedule a 1 o'clock party and a 6 o'clock party, so that I have plenty of time to get from the first party to the second. So anyway, first things first, mark out your calendar. So on this calendar, you want to be sure to mark off your team meeting day. Your team leader should be hosting a team meeting, so they'll be able to let you know when that is. So whenever that is, I want you to mark off that time slot, because attending those meetings is so important. I always say the most successful consultants are the ones that attend their monthly meeting on a regular basis. I have never missed a meeting, and I have been with this business for a very long time. Also mark off, or be sure to take note of when your team conference call is, if your leader does a team call, because you always want to be present for those as well. So after you've done that, just go through and mark any family obligations you have, anything that's already on your schedule, maybe things you have for church, whatever, and then just put all the slots. Just go ahead and highlight on your calendar when you can do a party. And I want you to mark at least 6 to 8 slots within your first 6 weeks. Not to say you're actually going to do 6 to 8 parties, but I want you to have those times available so when you're talking to people, you can give them those slots. Because this is the strategy that we want you to take. We want you to have a debut party and at least 4 other parties within your 6 weeks. If you can do that, then you're definitely going to earn your kit for free. And in the next item for you to do on this 10 things to do while you're waiting for your kit is going to be to start getting those parties scheduled. And this is what you want to do. When you're on the phone with people, you really want to be inviting them to host a party of their own first. And then if they give you an objection to hosting on their own, then invite them to your debut party. And this is why. Let's say you schedule your debut party like 2 weeks from now. And you have 10 people come to that debut party. That's awesome. 10 guests at a debut is great. From there, let's say you get 2, 3, 4 people to book a party for you. When they do that, they're more than likely going to book that party 2 weeks out from your debut party. So you're already 4 weeks into your new business, and you're only going to be having your second party by week number 4. It would be a lot better for you to get on the phone and to start calling people and get them to book parties with you, so you have at least 4 parties on your calendar within your first 3 weeks in the business, maybe even your second week. Then you'll be in front of a lot more people. Instead of being in front of 10, let's say you had 2 other friends to host a party for you in your first 2 weeks, then you're going to be in front of, let's say they both have 8 people at their party, you have 10 people come to yours, you'll be in front of 26 people in your first 2 to 3 weeks instead of your 4th or 5th week. So that's going to be really important. You'll hear me talk more about that in the new consultant training recorded call that's next up. So first things first, get your calendar put together so you can get off to a strong start, because I really want you to hold at least 3 to 4 parties in your first 4 weeks, so you're guaranteed to earn your kit for free, and maybe even all 3 levels of the quick start within your first 6 weeks in this business. So go ahead and get to work and move on to number 2.